Leave the harbor, shields in a line. Warriors sail through the frozen brine. Torches are burning against the rain. Fire is calling us home again. Waves strike the longships cold as the grave. Still we keep sailing, fearless and brave. Fire across the fjord tonight. Raise your axes, join the fight. Through the thunder, through the flame, let the world remember our name. Fire across the northern sea. No chains will ever capture me. When the final horns are heard, we will rise with every word. Ravens are circling high in the storm, watching the shield wall slowly form. Steel meets steel with a deafening cry. Only the fearless conquer or die. Brothers are standing shoulder to shoulder, every heartbeat growing bolder. No man retreats and no warrior bends. We guard the lives of our faithful friends. Snow covers footprints, ashes and stone. Far from the village we once called home. Yet in our memories warm fires remain, giving us strength through hunger and pain. Night brings the silence after the fight. Stars guide the wounded home by their light. We lift our cups for those who have gone. Their names will live in every new dawn. Back through the fjord our long ships glide. Victory banners rise with the tide. Children will gather and old scouts will sing. Fire has crowned every warrior king. Fire across the fjord tonight. Raise your axes to the light. Through the thunder, through the flame, all the north remembers our name. Fire across the northern sea. Our hearts and spirits remain free. When dark battlefield, thunder was born. A shadow descended before the red dawn. She rode through the storm with a spear made of light, a Valkyrie searching for heroes at night. Below her the Vikings prepared for the fight. Their shields formed a wall in the pale morning light. The chieftain looked upward and lifted his blade, certain the gods knew the choices he made. Wings of the Valkyrie cover the sky, carry the fearless where heroes don't die. Ride through the thunder, descend through the flame, choose those of courage and carry their name. Wings of the Valkyrie shining and bright, guide every warrior home through the night. The enemy charged as the war horns were blown, but every brave Viking stood firm as a stone. The Valkyrie watched while the iron blades crossed, remembering each of the warriors lost. One wounded young fighter remained on the field, protecting his brother with axe and with shield. Though arrows surrounded him, still he stood tall, refusing to leave his companion to fall. The battle was won as the daylight grew dim, but life slowly faded and darkness reached him. He heard beating wings and a soft distant song, then saw all his fallen companions return. The Valkyrie lifted his soul from the ground, above ruined shields and the battlefield sound. They crossed through the clouds on a bridge made of flame, where Odin received him and welcomed his name. Now warriors look to the storm-covered skies, knowing the Valkyrie watches their lives. For courage and loyalty never will end, and no one is lost who gives life for a friend. Wings of the Valkyrie cover the sky, carry the fearless where heroes don't die. Ride through the thunder, ascend through the flame, guard every warrior and honor their name. Wings of the Valkyrie shining and bright, lead all the fallen to glory tonight. By the fjord every voice became still, as warriors carry their king from the hill. They laid him to rest on his long ship of oak, with sword, shield and cloak beneath gathering smoke. His armor still carry the scars of each fight. His axe caught the glow of the last evening light. Around him they placed gifts of silver and gold, and symbols of victories proudly retold. Burning ship, sail into the night, carry our brother toward Odin's light. Flames are rising, the cold waves turn, while stars above and our memories burn. Burning ship, cross the endless foam. The gates of Valhalla will welcome you home. His daughter stepped forward and lifted a flame, then whispered her farewell and honored his name. She touched it to arrows held over the sea, and 12 Viking archers released them as one. The fire took hold of the sail and the bow, its golden reflection moved over the snow. The long ship drifted beyond the dark shore, while every warrior struck shields with a roar. They sang of the battles their king helped them win, of storms they survived and the lands they had seen. They sang of his kindness, his courage and pride, until the last flame disappeared with the tide. That night, northern lights crossed the star-covered sky, like bridges of green where the old heroes ride. The people believed they could hear a great hall, and voices of fallen men answering the call. At dawn, only ashes remained on the bay, but legends of kings never vanish away. Whenever a long ship sails into the west, they know their old chieftain still guides every quest. Burning ship, sail into the night, carry our brother toward Odin's light. Flames are rising, the cold waves turn, while stars above and our memories burn. Burning ship, cross the endless foam. The halls of surrounded the old wooden wall, demanding our weapons, our freedom and all. Our chieftain climbed onto the frost-covered gate and answered the invaders before it was late. You may bring an army, your arrows and swords, but nobody conquers the free northern fjords. No surrender in the north. Let the flames of courage roar. Hold the shield wall, guard the gate. We are stronger than our fate. No surrender, never kneel. Northern hearts are forged from steel. Let the war horn shake the night. We were born to stand and fight. The first arrows fell with the cold morning rain, but Vikings remained on the walls through the pain. The shield maidens carried new weapons and flame, while children and elders prepared just the same. The wooden gate broke as the sun disappeared. The enemy entered, convinced we were weak, but warriors descended from rooftops and stone and fought for each family, each doorway and home. Through fire and darkness the battle went on, until enemy courage and numbers were gone. Their leader abandoned his sword in the snow, then fled through the forest with nowhere to go. At sunrise our banner returned to the wall, still torn by the arrows but standing up tall. We gathered together and honored the slain, then started rebuilding our village again. Now every new winter the children are told how courage defeated an army of gold, and carved in the gateway these words still remain: no Viking surrenders his homeland to chain. No surrender in the north. Let the flames of freedom roar. Hold the shield wall, guard the gate. We are masters of our fate. No surrender, never kneel. Northern hearts are forged from steel. Let the victory horns ignite. We were born to stand and fight.
A black serpent banner rose over the shore, a warning that Vikings were marching to war. Its silver scales moved in the cold morning breeze, while longships appeared through the mist on the sea. The war leader stood at the ship's dragon prow and called every warrior to arms. not for silver, for treasure or fame. We fight so our children inherit our name. Beneath the serpent banner we ride, with iron in hand and the gods at our side. Over the mountains, across the Black Sea, we march as one and we fight to be free.
Beneath the serpent banner we stand.
No enemy takes our ancestral land. They landed in silence beneath falling rain, then climbed through the rocks to the enemy plain. Their round shields were painted in black, red, and gold. Their footsteps were steady, their expressions cold. The enemy cavalry charged down the hill, expecting the shield wall to weaken and yield. But spears met the riders and axes struck steel. The serpent line standing unbroken and still. The banner moved forward through smoke and through flame, while warriors followed and shouted its name. They broke through the fortress and opened the gate, then ended the rule of a merciless king. At sunset the serpent flew over the wall, a symbol of freedom and victory for all. The warriors gathered their wounded and slain, then watched the red sunlight dissolve in the rain. Now whenever danger approaches the land, the serpent is lifted by a warrior's hand. Its shadow reminds every daughter and son, beneath the shared banner, the North becomes one. Beneath the serpent banner we ride, with iron in hand and our kin at our side. Over the mountains, across the Black Sea, we march as one and we fight to be free.
Beneath the serpent banner we stand.
Forever defending our ancestral land. Above the old hearth hung a weathered axe. Its blade carried scratches from battles long past. My father once held it through thunder and flame, defending our village and honoring our name. He taught me to listen, to watch and endure, to fight for the helpless and keep my heart pure. A weapon means nothing when courage is gone. True strength is protecting the place you belong. My father's axe is in my hand. I carry years old, across this land, through fire and frost, through storm and rain, his fearless spirit lives again. My father's axe, our family's name, will guard the north through blood and flame. One winter dark sails crossed into our bay. My father stood ready, but sent me away. He fought at the shoreline until the last breath, and saved every family by facing his death. We found him at sunrise beside his old shield, his axe still embedded deep in the field. I carried him home through the cold falling snow, and promised his spirit my courage would grow. 10 years passed slowly before they returned, the same foreign banners above villages burned. I lifted the axe from its place on the wall, then answered my father's unfinished war call. I led our shield wall from darkness to dawn, and fought with the strength of the warrior gone. When victory came and the enemy fled, I raised up his axe and remembered what he said. Now my son sits quietly beside the warm flame, and asks why the old blade is marked with our name. I tell him its story, then teach him this truth: the axe guards our home, but the courage is you. My father's axe is in my hand, I carry his oath across this land, through fire and frost, through storm and rain. His fearless spirit lives again. My father's axe, our family's name, will guard the north through blood and flame. We sailed from the harbor before morning light, with frost on the ropes and the moon still in sight. The elders had warned us no ship could return from seas where the stars and the cold waters burn. For a season alone, with shields made of oak and a compass of stone, our families watch from the mist-covered shore, as wind filled the sail and we saw them no more. Beyond the edge of the world
beyond the edge where the wild waves roll. The hunger for freedom lives in our soul. For 30 long nights only ocean was seen. The water turned black and the northern lights green. Great shadows moved under the cold wooden keel, but none of our warriors surrendered to fear. A storm broke the mast and destroyed half the sail. Our strongest men weak and exhausted and pale. Still every morning we lifted each oar, believing that mountains lay somewhere before. At dawn through the fog came the cry of a bird, the sweetest and strongest sound we ever heard. Then cliffs rose like giants from out of the foam, a beautiful wilderness waiting beyond. We walked through green forests untouched by a blade, and built a new fire in a quiet woodland glade. We carved on a stone by the edge of the sea. No ocean can conquer those born to be free. Years later our longship returned through the bay, with stories of wonders from far lands away. The children looked west as we spoke through the night, already imagining their own distant flight. Beyond the edge of the world we sail, through frozen rain and the screaming gale. No map could guide us, no king gave commands. We followed the stars and discovered new lands. Beyond the edge where the wild waves roll, the spirit of freedom still lives in our souls. A drum from the cliffs broke the silence of night. Its echo rolled over the dark waters light. From village to village, from mountain to shore, the people remember the old call to war.
fires appeared on the mountainside, a warning that Vikings were watching the tide. Our longships moved silently out through the mist, with shields on the rail and axes in fists. The drums kept on beating, relentless and slow, as we closed like a storm on the ships of the foe. The night filled with shouting, with iron and fire, the drums growing louder and lifting us higher. We shattered their oars and surrounded their line, then drove their dark fleet from the waters in time. At dawn, quiet waves carried wreckage away, as sunlight returned to the victorious bay. We gathered the drums on the salt-covered shore, and honored the brave who would hear them no more. Now deep in the fjord, when a storm crosses land, the sound of old drums rises over the sand. They promise the north through the wind's ancient song, while one heart is beating, our people stand strong. Drums of the deep fjord, thunder and flame, call every warrior, summon each name. Beat through the mountains, roar through the rain, wake up the courage that lives in our veins. Drums of the deep fjord, mighty and strong, our victory echoes forever in song.
Descended at break of the day, and landed beside where the young warrior lay. It carried a rune carved in ash-covered bone, a sign that the All-Father watched from his throne. The warrior traveled to Yggdrasil's shrine, through forests of shadow and mountains of ice. He placed down his weapon and whispered his name, then rose with a heart filled with purpose and flame. Chosen by the All-Father, marked by the sky, walk through the fire with your lifted high. Follow the ravens wherever they fly. Stand without fear when the final horn
stood, destroying the villages, poisoning the woods. The warrior returned with the rune in his hand and called every free soul to fight for the land. They gathered at midnight beneath the old tree, farmers and hunters determined to be free. No crowns and no riches inspired their fight, only their families and what they knew was right. At sunrise the ravens appeared through the haze, leading the warriors through smoke and through flame. They broke through the enemy's unguarded side, with Odin's two ravens above as their guide. When victory came, the young warrior returned to the sacred old shrine where the northern fires burned. He buried the rune by the roots of the tree, his promise fulfilled and his homeland set free. Years later, a raven still circles the plain, watching the mountains with wisdom and grace. And those who defend every village and shore are chosen by courage, not legends of war. Chosen by the All-Father, marked by the sky. Walk through the fire with your axe lifted high. Follow the ravens wherever they fly. Stand without fear when the final horns cry. Chosen by the All-Father, faithful and strong, your name will be carried forever in song. Hey! 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 The sea woke in anger beneath a black sky. The wind tore the sails as the waves climbed high. Our longship kept sailing through darkness and foam, 100 cold leagues from the fires of home. The helmsman stood firm with both hands on the oar, while thunder rolled over the invisible shore. Hold fast, my brothers, whatever may be, no storm will command the sons of the sea. Fury of the northern sea, rise and test the brave and free. Break the mast and drown the light, still we sail into the night. Fury of the northern sea, you will never conquer me. Through the wind and waves we fortress beneath the wild sky. One wave crossed the deck and carried men away, but ropes pulled them back from the depths of the bay. Each brother held tightly to those by his side, refusing to lose them beneath the black tide. At last through the rain a great mountain appeared, its cliffs like a fortress the sea itself feared. They guided the longship through rocks near the land, then fell to their knees on the cold northern sand. They built a great fire from splintered old wood, and shared their last bread as true brothers should. While watching the storm disappear with the night, they sang for the ocean, they survived in the fight. At dawn they repaired every rope, sail and oar, then pushed their proud longship away from the shore. The sea had defeated both iron and tree, but failed to defeat hearts determined to be free.
Fury of the northern sea, rise and test the brave and free. Break the mast and drown the light, still we conquer every night. Fury of the northern sea, you will never silence me. Through the wind and waves we roar, Viking hearts forevermore.
Beyond the black river, beneath a stone crown, a merciless ruler held villages down. He carried their silver, their harvest and grain, and marked every doorway with iron and chain. One winter evening, a Viking returned to find his old village abandoned and burned. He knelt in the ashes and lifted a blade, then swore that the tyrant's great debt would be paid.
Break the iron chain, let the captives go. Raise the northern fire through the ice and snow. No throne can command us, no crown owns our name. We were born in freedom, we will die the same.
traveled through valleys and called every clan. The farmers and hunters stood beside him as men, with hammers and axes, with torches held high. They marched toward the fortress beneath the black sky. The guards on the tower laughed at the sight, but laughter was silenced by arrows that night. The wooden gate shattered beneath a great flame, as hundreds of voices called freedom by name. They fought through the courtyard, through darkness and rain, then opened the cells and destroyed every chain. The prisoners rose with new strength in their eyes, and joined in the battle beneath the red skies. The tyrant was driven away from his throne. His banners were broken, his treasure was gone. The people reclaimed every village and field, then forged their old chains into axes and shields. Now whenever rulers bring suffering and fear, the song of that uprising suddenly appears. It crosses the mountains and rolls through the plains. No people are conquered who break their own chains.
Break the iron chains, let the captives go. Raise the northern fire through the ice and snow. No throne can command us, no crown owns our name. We were born in freedom, we will die the same. Break the iron chains, hear the victory roll. No power in this world can never bind the soul.
The watchtower burned on the edge of the bay. 1,000 dark sails were approaching that day. The old jaw stood silent above the sea wall, then ordered the horns to awaken them all. He fastened the armor he wore in his youth. Its scars were a record of courage and truth. He lifted the sword that his father once owned, and swore no invader would capture his home. Stand with the jaw, hold the line, raise darts and arrows descend. We fight for our homeland until the end. Stand with the Jarl, fearless and tall. Tonight we defend, or together we fall. The villagers gather behind the wood gate, every warrior prepared to meet fate. The young stood beside those with silver gray hair, united by loyalty stronger than fear. The enemy landed beneath pouring rain, their boots filled the shore and their spears filled the plain. The Jarl gave the signal, the great gate swung wide, and northern defenders rushed into the tide. For hours they battled through sea, water and flame. The old Jarl fought fiercely while calling each name. The wounded by iron, he lifted his blade, refusing to break every promise he made. The enemy fled as the daylight grew dim, but victory carried a high price for him. His warriors found him beside the sea wall, still holding his sword though the old Jarl had fallen. They buried their leader on top of the hill, where he could watch over the northern sea still. Whenever invaders appear on the sand, the wind carries echoes of his last command. Stand with the Jarl, hold the line, raise every shield beneath the old sign. Though centuries vanish and kingdoms may end, his spirit will rise when the north must defend. Stand with the Jarl, fearless and tall. His name lives forever in one and in all. A blood moon appeared over mountain and pine, turning the river as red as dark wine. The elders grew silent, the wild horses cried, for war had awakened on the northern side. The chieftain walked forward and lifted his spear. No shadow will conquer while we remain here. The warriors answered by striking each shield, their voices like thunder across the cold field. Blood moon rising, crimson in the sky, hear the northern warriors cry. Raise the torches, form the line. Tonight your fate will meet with mine. Blood moon rising. prepared to defend their ancestral lands. Their axes were sharp and their faces were grim, as the ravens flew silently over the wind. The enemy waited beyond the old hill. Confident numbers would weaken their will, but Vikings descended like stones from the height, their shield wall advancing beneath the red light. Steel struck against steel as the night filled with flame. Each warrior fought for his family and name. No one could stop them, no arrow could turn the hearts of the North that continued to burn. The moon slowly faded as victory came. The enemy banners lay broken in flame. The warriors stood in the cold morning rain, exhausted but free on their homeland again. Now when the red moon returns to the sky, the people remember that old battle cry. They light 7 torches along the dark plain and sing how the North broke the enemy's chain. Blood moon rising, crimson in the sky. Hear the northern spirits cry. Raise the torches, hold the line. The gods have joined your fate with mine. Blood moon rising, fading with the rain. The northern lands are free again. We woke to the bells and the red morning sky. Flames crossed the rooftops as black arrows flew. Our longhouse was burning, our fields turned to coal, but fire could never consume a free soul. We carried the children beyond the dark wood, then gathered our weapons wherever we could. No armor was shining, no banners were raised, only smoke-covered warriors ready for war. treasure they stole, then rebuilt our village with one common goal. Each house stood stronger, each doorway bore the mark of the warriors who fought in the war. Now flames in our hearts bring us comfort, not fear, and songs of our victory return every year. When enemies threaten the northern sunrise, they learn from the ashes how Vikings are wise. From ashes we rise, from fire we return. The stronger our hearts, the brighter we burn. You shattered our homes, but awakened our rage. Now courage and honor have written the page. From ashes we rise, together as one, forever unbroken beneath the northern sun. The longhouse glowing with fire and song, warriors gathered 100 men strong. The tables were covered with bread, meat and ale, while an old squall began an unforgettable tale. He sang of the hero who crossed the Black Sea, of warriors who fought so their children stayed free. The hall became silent as each warrior heard the weight of his promise in every old word. Drink, my brothers, before the dawn. Sing for the fallen, remember the gone. Raise every cup, let the old horn sound. Tonight we are kings on our sacred ground. Drink, my brothers, the night will not stay. When morning arrives, we march away. A young Viking stood and lifted his blade. I swear I will honor the path they have made. The warriors answered by striking each shield, a promise that none of their brothers would yield. The fire burned higher, the meat flowed around. Heavy boots thundered against the wood floor. They laughed without fear and sang without shame, for dawn might bring glory or death to their the old wooden door. The laughter grew quiet, the feast was no more. They fastened their armor and formed into lines, while ravens appeared over cold northern pines. They marched from the village as war horns were blown, yet none of the warriors felt he was alone. The song from the longhouse remained in each heart, uniting the brothers, though oceans apart. Drink, my brothers, remember that dawn. Sing for the fallen, whose spirits live on. Raise every cup, let the victory sound. We carry their names on our sacred ground. Drink, my brothers, wherever you roam. The fire of the longhouse will guide you home. Deep in the forest, beneath an old tree, a stone carried runes no living could read. They glowed in the darkness with cold silver light, foretelling a battle beneath the next night. The seer raised her hands as the northern winds cried. 7 brave warriors will stand side by side. One will return when the fighting is done, carrying the names of the fallen as one. Runes of the fallen shine through the night, guide every warrior into the fight. Carved into stone, remembered in flame, time cannot silence a brave warrior's name. Runes of the fallen, ancient and true, our brothers live forever through you. 7 men gather beside the dark shore, each one prepared for the coming war. They raised their old weapons and boarded the ship, while thunder awakened beyond the black cliffs. They found the invaders near mountains of stone, an army too great to be challenged alone. Still 7 round shields formed a wall on the plain, unbroken by arrows, by iron or rain. All through the evening their battle cries rang, axes descended and sharp weapons sang. 6 warriors fell as the final horn cried, but none turned away and not one stepped aside. The last warrior carried their weapons back home, then carved every name on the old sacred stone. As soon as he finished, the runes burned like fire and 6 voices joined with the wind like a choir. Now every cold winter beneath the moon's light, the runes start to glow in the middle of night. They tell every child who approaches the stone, a warrior may fall, but is never truly gone.
Runes of the fallen shine through the night, guide every warrior into the fight. Carved into stone, remembered in flame, time cannot silence a brave warrior's name. Runes of the fallen, ancient and true, our brothers live.
Where cold rivers run, our people were born without fear of anyone. The winter was cruel and the harvest was low, but our hearts remained iron beneath the deep snow. A stranger arrived with a crown made of gold, demanding our land and the treasures we own. Our chieftain stood proudly and answered him, "No, you cannot break iron that sleeps in the snow."
Iron beneath the snow, strong as a northern stone. Strike us with thunder and rain, we will rise again. Iron beneath the snow, hear how the war horns blow. We guard the mountains we know. Iron beneath the snow. Torches through valleys at night, our round shields reflected the pale winter light. No footsteps betrayed us, no voices were heard. We moved through the darkness without any word. At dawn the invaders appeared on the plain. Their banners were heavy and black with the rain. We watched from the ridges and answered the call, descending like thunder upon them all. Our shield wall held firm under spear, axe and stone. Each warrior fought for the place he called home. Though enemies struck us with merciless blows, they could not break iron beneath the white snow. The foreign king fled as the red sunlight died, abandoning weapons
and gold in his flight. We carried no treasure away from the plain, for freedom alone was our greatest gain. Now children still gather when winter winds blow, to hear of the iron concealed by the snow. As long as one northern heart beats in this land, no crown and no army will silence our clan.
Iron beneath the snow, strong as the northern stone. Strike us with thunder and rain, we will rise again. Iron beneath the snow, hear how the victory horns blow. Forever our mountain hearts glow. Iron beneath the snow.
The harbor was silent, the morning was gray. One ancient longship was sailing away. Her sail carried scars from 100 old wars. Her dragon prow pointed beyond northern shores. 12 Viking warriors stood by the mast, each one a shadow returned from the past. Their shields were broken, their beards had turned white, but fire still lived in their eyes through the night. Sail last longship over the foam, carry the warriors far from their home, through wind and thunder, through darkness and rain. Follow the stars to Valhalla again. Sail last longship, proud and free, into the arms of the endless sea. They passed the high cliffs where their childhood began, the fields where each warrior first became a man. They raised up their cups to the mountains and snow, then followed the cold northern current below. At midnight a storm covered ocean and sky. The waves climbed like giants, the black ravens cried. They pulled at the oars while the great timbers groaned, determined to face their last journey alone. A light crossed the darkness beyond mortal sight, a golden hall burning impossibly bright. They heard distant voices and war drums ahead. The songs of old brothers returning from death. At dawn, fishermen search the cold bay, but neither the ship nor its warriors lay. They found only shields on the quiet black sand, and 12 sets of footprints that ended on land. Now sailors still whisper when northern winds roar. A longship appears near the farthest dark shore. 12 warriors are singing beneath a bright star, still sailing together wherever they are. Sail last longship over the foam, carry the warriors to their new home. Beyond every tempest, beyond mortal pain, follow the stars to Valhalla again. Sail last longship, proud and free, forever alive on the endless sea. Awakened beneath a full moon, he knew that the season of battle came soon. Beyond the dark forest, the enemy came, leaving our fields and our longhouses in flame. A warrior rose from the cold mountain ground, wrapped in a wolfskin, he followed the sound. An axe in each hand and frost in his hair, he entered the valley like death on the air. Wolf of the winter war, answer the call, stand like a mountain and never fall. Run through the fire, strike through the snow, let every enemy tremble below. The winter war, fearless and free, carry our vengeance from mountain to sea. He gathered the survivors beside the old pine, then formed every shield in an unbroken line. Dishonor returns. They move through the forest as silent as night, guided by moonlight and distant firelight. The gods never His axe is delivering the judgment of fate. The captives were freed and the enemy fled, while ravens kept watch over darkness and death. At dawn, gentle snow covered ashes and scars. Smoke slowly faded beneath paling stars. The people returned to rebuild what was lost, though freedom was purchased at terrible cost. Some say the warrior still walks through the snow, protecting the villages hidden below. Whenever the war horns awaken once more, they hear the loaf of the winter war.
Wolf of the winter war, answer the call. Stand like a mountain, never fall. Run through the fire, strike through the snow. Let every enemy tremble below.
Wolf of the winter war, fearless and free, guarding the north for eternity. We gathered at night by the old sacred stone, far from the firelight, silent and alone. The moon crossed the valley, the cold river shone, as each warrior swore to defend his home. We carved our old names into oak and steel, a promise no enemy ever could steal. With hands on our weapons and eyes on the flame, we bound our fates to one purpose and name. By the stars, by the sea, we swear that the North will always be free. By the blood, by the blade, we honor the promise our ancestors made. Should we fall, should we die, the ravens will carry our oath through the sky. Side by side, near or far, we remember the oath beneath the stars. Before the first sunrise, a watchman returned. Beyond the high forest, an enemy fire burned. We lifted our shields as the war horns replied, then followed our chieftain down the mountainside. The road through the valley was covered in snow, but none of our warriors weakened or slowed. We heard distant thunder and saw blackened skies, yet courage remained in our hearts and our eyes. We met them at noon by the frozen old lake. The shield wall stood firm, though the ground began to shake. Our axes descended, our voices became a storm born of loyalty, fury and flame. At night we returned to the stone where we swore, with fewer brave brothers than we had before. We placed down their weapons and whispered each name, then sent the proud spirits away with the flame. Now whenever stars fill the northern night, we remember our promise, our brothers, and fight. Though seasons may vanish and kingdoms may fall, the oath of true warriors will outlive them all. By the stars, by the sea, we swear that the North will always be free. By the blood, by the blade, we honor the promise our ancestors made. Should we fall, should we die, the ravens will carry our oath through the sky. Side by side, wherever we are, we live by the oath beneath the stars.
Fires glow, a blacksmith awakens beneath falling snow. He lifts up his hammer and strikes with a cry, while sparks rise like stars to the cold northern sky. From iron and flame a great weapon is born. Its blade bears the mark of the wolf and the storm. Each strike of the hammer makes mountain halls ring, forging an axe for the rise of a king. Hammer of the North, strike the iron bright, forge your strength and fire tonight. Let the mountains hear the sound, let the thunder shake the ground. Hammer of the North, never rest or fall, build the weapons, armor, soul. Through the fire, smoke and pain, we will make our land free again. At dawn, Viking warriors arrive at his door. Their village lies burning beside the dark shore. He raises the axe from the heart of the flame and gives it to one who will fight in their name. The warriors march through the cold mountain pass, their shields shining red through the smoke and the ash. The axe leads them onward through arrows and rain, breaking the enemy's iron chain. The battlefield trembles beneath every blow, as fire meets iron and blood stains the snow. The weapon keeps singing its terrible song, giving the weak the courage of the strong. When victory comes with the first morning light, the warriors return from the merciless fight. They place the great axe by the blacksmith's old flame and carve on its handle each fallen one's name. Long after the warrior and blacksmith are gone, the hammer keeps ringing from darkness till dawn. Whenever the North faces sorrow or war, the ancient forge opens its fire once more. Hammer of the North, strike the iron bright, forge your strength and fire tonight. Let the mountains hear the sound, let the thunder shake the ground.
She came from the mountains beneath winter skies, with fire in her heart and the storm in her eyes. A shield on her shoulder, a sword in her hand. She swore to defend every soul in her land. The village was sleeping when war horns were heard. She rose without fear and spoke not a word. She gathered the warriors beside the old gate, ready to challenge the armies of fate. Daughter of the northern flame, let the thunder speak her name. Through the darkness, through the snow, she will strike against the foe. Daughter of the frozen shore, raise your shield and fear no more. While the northern fires remain, she will rise and fight again. She stood at the front of the great shield wall, holding the line as the black arrows fell. Her voice crossed the battlefield, fearless and clear. Stand with your people and never know fear. Her sword flashed brightly beneath the red sun. The enemy trembled, their courage undone. With every step forward, the northern drums cried, and all of her warriors fought at her side. The battle continued from morning till night. Snow turned to water beneath firelight. The wounded and weary, she never withdrew. For every lost brother, her fury grew. At dawn she returned through the old wooden gate, carrying the banner she rescued from fate. The children ran forward, the villagers cheered, for the daughter of fire had conquered their fear. Now scouts tell her story wherever they roam, from frozen eye mountains to halls far from home. And when danger rises across the dark plain, the daughter of fire will awaken again. Daughter of the northern flame, all the world will know her name. Through the darkness, through the snow, she brought ruin to the foe. Daughter of the frozen
raised by the storm, forever free. Salt in our blood and frost in our breath, we laugh in the face of darkness and death. Awaken beneath the red dawn. The ropes are pulled and the sails are drawn. We leave the fjord as the war drums pound, chasing the edge of the world unknown.
We are stormborn kings of the northern tide, with thunder above and the gods at our side. No wave can break us, no fear remains. The fury of oceans runs through our veins. We are stormborn kings, let the war horns ring. Across every mountain our brothers will sing.
The black sea rises like walls in the night. Lightning reveals every warrior's eyes. The mast bends low and the cold wind screams. Still we row onward against the stream. At last we discover a distant shore, a land untouched by our axes before. We raise our shields as we cross the sand, ready to fight for this foreign land. The enemy gathers beyond the hill, but northern hearts are colder still. With every heartbeat our shield wall grows like iron thunder against our foes. When battle is over and silence returns, upon the high cliffs our victory fire burns. We drink to the living and honor the slain, then answer the call of the ocean again. One day our long ships will sail no more, and time will erase every mark on the shore. But storms will remember the songs that we bring, and oceans forever will crown us as king.
We are stormborn kings of the northern tide, with thunder above and the gods at our side. No wave can break us, no fear remains. The fury of oceans runs through our veins. We are stormborn kings, hear the war horns ring.
Beyond death and time, our brothers will sing. Two ancient ravens are passing by. They carry a warning from Odin's throne. A storm is coming for flesh and bone. Deep in the forest, the war horns call, echoing loudly from wall to wall. Warriors gather beneath the trees, hearing the voices upon the breeze. Ravens over Midgard, guide us through the night, lead us through the darkness, carry us to light. We are sons of thunder, born beneath the rain. Every scar is honor, every wound is gain. Ravens over Midgard, watch us as we stand, with the strength of mountains and axes in our hands. We cross the river where dead men sleep, through ancient valleys and shadows deep. The moon reveals every broken stone, but none of our warriors walks alone. Enemies wait on the frozen plain, their shields like shadows beneath the rain. We form our wall as the arrows fly, and answer together with one battle cry. Axes are falling like winter hail. No heart among us is born to fail. The earth is shaking beneath our feet, as iron and fury together meet. When silence returns to the field at last, we honor the fallen and bury the past. We light 7 fires beneath the moon, knowing our brothers will see Odin soon. At dawn the ravens return to the sky, carrying our story where legends never die. From Midgard's mountains to Valhalla's door, our voices of thunder will echo forevermore. Ravens over Midgard, guide us through the night, lead us through the darkness, carry us to light. We are sons of thunder,